Hello everyone, it's Tanny Games here. Welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to be covering the latest news blog post that Disney Dreamlight Valley have put out on their website. So we've just had the showcase. They do now have a blog post up. So I do want to go through it all, see if there's any extra bits of information in there. This is going to be, if you're watching all the videos that I've uploaded, this is going to be my last video for tonight because it's like 10 p.m. my time. So I do want to wake up at a normal time tomorrow, and I'll do my videos then for what I want to discuss, because there's a lot to discuss. You know, I want to discuss some of my sort of theories for certain items, like little things I spotted and things like that, but that's going to be quite a big video, so I'm going to leave that for tomorrow rather than when I'm getting tired and making mistakes and things like that. So let's jump over to the website and check out this blog post that they have. So it says, catch up on the Disney Dreamlight Valley 2024 showcase stream. So this is quite good because this is going to be like a breakdown of everything. So rather than having to sort of rewatch the whole showcase, we can kind of go through this. I do recommend watching the showcase. It was a great showcase, but this kind of puts everything in smaller points. So it says, hey Valley villagers, with thrilling updates to the base game and an expansion pass that transports us to the brand new Storybook Vale, today's Disney Dreamlight Valley showcase stream provided a sneak peek at what lies ahead for the Valley and beyond. If you haven't seen it yet or just want to catch it again, check out the full showcase stream below and join us as we dive into all the exciting announcements. Now, I'm obviously not going to show this. You know, we did a live stream. Feel free to watch my live stream, my live reaction if you want. There was a lot of excitement. But we won't play through that. So it says, celebrate Sally's arrival on December 4th. As many players guessed from our last roadmap reveal, Sally from Disney Tim Burton's The Nightmare Before Christmas joins as the latest villager in our next free update. So delightful, which, by the way, I love that name. I think that name is fantastic. Love that for the update. We do get our look at Sally here, and I've got to say, I think she looks absolutely fantastic. They've done a great job of integrating her into this world. I mean, they did a great job with Jack anyway, but they have done so as well with Sally, which I love to see, because it is a bit of a worry sometimes thinking about characters in a different kind of animation style and how they might look in the game, and I think this shows that they can pull it off really well. It says, bringing her signature patchwork style to the Valley, she arrives not only with exciting friendship rewards, but a thrilling set of quests that include a date night, quilting and more. Oh, that's so cute! Okay, we didn't get all of that from the showcase, but that is very, very cute. Next up, we have information that says, the sky's the limit with new features. Expand the limits of your decorating with much requested features also arriving in our next free update. Teased earlier this year in our Valley Vignette, push the boundaries of your creativity with the introduction of floating islands. Large areas accessible through the fast travel menu once they've been unlocked with Dreamlight. Inclusive of their own decoration limits, use these blank canvases themed after each of the existing valley biomes to design new areas to house your favourite building, villagers and furniture items. And then we do have like the sneak peek image that we saw, and it says, we're sure today's other decor related reveal has left you spinning. 16-degree rotation is coming to the Valley. Enjoy rotating not only your furniture, but buildings, landscaping items and more when this feature arrives on December 4th. Now, I think this is absolutely fantastic. One, the floating valleys or villages, whatever, islands are going to be so good. If you've got villager houses that you don't like, they're going to be a great way to store those. So I would potentially set aside one of those like valleys, islands, whatever, just for putting villager houses that you don't like. And then you've got them completely gone for the game. You know, those, well, so long as you click to remove them from your Valley as well. With that little key tab. But yeah, basically you can sort of banish Vanellope's house. I know a lot of people complain about her and things like that. They're going to be a great way for storing those items. Not only that, but because they've got their own decoration limits, if you did feel like the Valley is too small and the DLC areas are too small, which hasn't been a problem yet for me, but some other people probably have found it as a problem, that's going to be great for more decorating areas. And for me, as someone who does high tag dream snaps, these are going to be perfect for dream snaps. I'm going to set aside a biome, or maybe all of them, just for doing dream snaps in, because it's going to make things so much easier. We can also bring our friends to these islands. So I do wonder if that means we might be able to bring our friends to also the DLC areas. Nothing confirmed on that, can't tell, but it'd be intriguing to see. But it's cool that we can bring like friends to these spots, so if we want to hang out and do all that multiplayer stuff, we can do that. Next, we have a new chapter unfurls in our next expansion pass. Launching on November 20th, part 1 of our next paid expansion, Disney Dreamlight Valley, the Storybook Vale, invites you to make use of your Stardust port once again. And they do have the announcement trailer. Again, I'm not going to play this because it has been shown in the live stream react we did. And I don't want to sort of waste time just showing this trailer. If you do want to see it, you can check out the blog post. I will have it linked below. So it says, be whisked away to the Vale and embark on an enchanting adventure with a cast of new characters, including the Lore Keeper, a magical book holding this fantastical land together. However, happily ever after is a ways off as you discover that discordance between two iconic Disney villains, Maleficent from Disney's Sleeping Beauty and Hades from Disney's Hercules, has torn this land apart, causing mysterious phenomenon across the Vale's 3 biomes: the Bind, Ever After, and Mythopia. Or is it Mythopia? I forget how they said it in the stream. Their conflict has yielded ink seeping out of the very ground and sent the pages of the Lore Keeper near and far as enchanted page pieces called Snippets. Which we do get a look at our snippets here, and they are so cute. We have like a frog, we have this bird-like creature, and then we also have like a demon sprite thing. I don't know what this is. It sort of looks like a mix between like a fox with the face and the nose, but then also like a flying winged creature. I think it's quite funny that at first I thought these were like little demon things, but actually we do have some sort of like sprite kind of thing here with this one, which I think is hilarious. I think these look absolutely adorable. I'm in love with this. I love the fact that we've got these creatures made out of pages and paper. I just think it's so fun, such a unique concept, and honestly a big step up from things like Myst and stuff like that. Then it says, as you uncover its mysteries, part 1 of the Disney Dreamlight Valley, the Storybook Vale expansion pass will lead you to encounter the courageous Merida from Disney and Pixar's Brave, the bold Flynn Rider from Disney's Tangled, and the fiery Hades. 2 additional characters will arrive in part 2 of the expansion pass when it releases later in 2025. I love that we're getting 3 characters at the beginning. I think we're getting 3 great characters. I love that we had the Merida theory from early on, which credit to Chloe for that. We did think about Merida in the early days, and I hate that I writ her off as a theory because I was like, there's no way we're getting 2 princesses. They just won't do that. They won't give us 2 princesses in a DLC. And then Gameloft had to prove me wrong and bring Merida in. So, yeah, I'm very, very happy about that. I love Merida. I love Brave. So I'm super excited to have her in the game. Obviously, I'm super excited for Flynn Rider as well, and I'm glad they did confirm that if you have a Rift in Time and have done that, played through that, that Flynn Rider and Rapunzel will have a reintroduction, a reuniting and things like that. So super happy about that. New friends aren't the only thing you're adding to your mystery solving toolkit. You'll also gain the advantage of a new tool, the Royal Net, that will enable you to capture the various snippets that have escaped the Lore Keeper's pages. I love this. This net looks cool. I do hope when this DLC comes down, anyone who has tool skin sets at the moment will also get the skins for those. If they don't do it immediately on the first day, I at least hope it's soon. Like if they want to give it a day because they want to get the DLC out before worrying about sending out tool skins, I totally understand that. I think that's valid. But I hope it's soon. I hope we don't have to wait like half a year or a year to get the remaining tool skins to match this new royal tool, because that would be very, very frustrating. Then it says, there's a lot more to be excited about, so stay tuned for more and check out the expansion roadmap below. So the roadmap is very, very small. We have the first part with Flynn, Merida and Hades, and on the second part we have Maleficent, and we have this tall vine leading up to this castle basically, which I love. I spotted this vine in the teaser. I said there's a green vine fawn like thing, and I love that I caught that. So it's always nice when you spot little things and then see it sort of realized kind of thing and confirmed. So I do love that. It's kind of like a beanstalk kind of vine thing leading to this castle in the sky. Now I'm not sure if this castle is going to be like Maleficent's castle or if it's going to be like where we eventually get Aurora, because Aurora is basically confirmed. You do see her silhouette, and it also says on this expansion pass roadmap, it says, with the help of Maleficent, venture into a strange world beneath the Storybook Vale and solve the mystery of the missing princess. So actually, yeah, seeing that, it says beneath. So assuming we find Aurora beneath, I would assume this tall castle is where Maleficent lives. I am a bit gutted that part 2 only has 2 characters. I did say this on my reaction video. I hope it doesn't feel small, because let's face it, when we got Oswald, that was a very, very small update and just didn't feel like it brought much. So I am hoping that it does feel quite big. They have said that it should be bigger. That it's only 2 updates, but it is more content. So we'll keep our fingers crossed. You know, I'm not trying to criticize as like I hate it already. We're just like initial thoughts and impressions kind of thing. And sometimes you do have like those initial worries or concerns. I think that's valid, and I don't like when other creators kind of shoot it down like, oh, don't worry before the game's released and stuff like that, because I think it's natural to wonder and think and, you know, stuff like that. So I am cautious, but perhaps if we're lucky, we get an additional character secretly that they've not told us about as a surprise. I don't know. Or like I said, maybe the content is big enough that it's, you know, worthwhile and doesn't feel short and stuff like that. So we'll just have to wait and see. I'm sure I'm gonna love it anyway. I've got a lot of positives about this DLC, so yeah. Then our next section is see what the future holds in the updated content roadmap. So this is the free stuff. And it says, while the end of the year holds so much to explore, we wanted to share the spotlight with additional content arriving next year in our updated free content roadmap. Check it out below. Now, the first thing I will say initially, there's only 3 things on here. Brainseer did point it out in the stream that this is shorter than what we had last time. Last time on our content roadmap, we had 5, but one of them was for December, so I'm not including that. But we had 4 update informations. And that was, I think it was like late winter, early spring, late spring and summer. And we know stuff got held back, or stuff seemed to fall a bit late and out of sync. Like, I think they were saying updates were going to arrive late spring, but technically when it actually dropped, it was technically summer, or, you know, things like that. It was very borderline. So I wonder if they've done this, one, to take the pressure off, so they're not as constricted with the dates. Whereas obviously when they gave us all those 4 informations, they were very restricted on the dates. So I wonder if this is so they have that buffer. But also, if we get the Skull Rock update early summer, we could potentially have a late summer update. It's possible they could do that, so that we're still getting effectively the same amount of updates, just they've defined the time slightly different. So I am optimistic that we're still going to get the same level of content next year as what we have got this year. But let's break down the pictures. So we have early 2025, which says explore a new world and revel on a magical adventure. And we see this little fez hat, which I'm assuming is to do with Aladdin, like it looks like Abu's little hat. And then we've also got Jasmine's like jeweled headband. Wait, does Aladdin have a fez as well? I'm trying to picture, does Aladdin have a hat? Why can I not remember? It might be Aladdin's hat. It might be Aladdin's hat. I think it's because halfway through the film he changes into that like posh gear. So all I can imagine with him with is that big hat. I think that's what's throwing me. I don't know. But either way, this should be a realm, I would think, because it says explore a new world, and we see this detail in the background which does allude to a new world. So I do think this is a realm update. And then we have spring 2025, and it says step into a land of wonder and meet new friends along the way. And we have the Cheshire Cat here. Now, this only shows us the forest of Vale, but because it says step into a land of wonder, I wonder if we're getting a second realm, like 2 realms in a row, because you're stepping into a land of wonder. I feel like we're going to get a Wonderland realm, and especially because our summer update is a world update, like not a realm, I could see why this is out of order a bit. Like, because usually we have realm, valley, arrival, and realm. So we've still got those 3, but just slightly muddled up. So I do think this is going to be a realm. And because it says new friends, I think we're getting multiple people. So I think for one, we're getting the Cheshire Cat, because the Cheshire Cat is pictured. They can't show us the Cheshire Cat and not bring the Cheshire Cat. And I think we're going to get Alice. So I think this, I don't understand why they would do Alice in Wonderland and not bring in Alice. Like, why they would bring in a secondary character instead. So I think this, as far as I'm concerned, this is confirmation of Alice. And then we also have summer 2025, which says solve an ancient mystery and discover who is waiting inside Skull Rock. And we see a feather. So this confirms this is Peter Pan. So Team Peter Pan has won against those who wanted it to be Pirates of the Caribbean. It is not. This is Peter Pan. That's his lovely little feather that he has in his hat. So I'm so excited to get Peter Pan and unlock this Skull Rock mystery. And then hopefully everyone can breathe a sigh of relief knowing the Skull Rock mystery is finally done and over. Next up, we have new additions and early adopter bonuses. Looking to dive right into the new content that awaits you in the Vale on day 1, Disney Dreamlight Valley, the Storybook Vale, will be available as an additional purchase for owners of the base game of Disney Dreamlight Valley, or as part of the Magical Edition, which includes bonus moonstones, a collection of librarian chic cosmetic items, and a truly adorable baby Pegasus animal companion. Disney Dreamlight Valley Arcade Edition owners will have access to the contents of the Storybook Vale expansion past day 1 without the need for additional purchase. And that's because the Arcade Edition, basically it's on iPhone, strictly can't have purchases in it. That is an iPhone thing. That's also why they don't have like the premium shop and stuff. That is not a Gameloft thing. That is a iPhone Apple thing that they have with their thingy arcade stuff. Just want to put that out there. And honestly, looking at this magical edition, the clothing is super cute, the house is cute, and obviously the baby Pegasus is iconic. I just absolute have to have. I do have a video on my YouTube about the pricing breakdown, which we do actually have here. We do have the pricing breakdown. I go through my thoughts on what I think is best to buy in terms of bang for your buck, you know, how to get the most out of what you're purchasing. And I won't go into that here. You can watch that video if you want. Next, it says, if you're new to Disney Dreamlight Valley, this is as great a starting point as any. Between Disney Dreamlight Valley base game, the Storybook Vale bundle, and the Enchanted edition, you'll be able to choose the content that's right for you. And it says, additionally, anyone who purchases and launches Disney Dreamlight Valley, the Storybook Vale before December 2024 will receive a message in their in-game mailbox containing a stunning collection of Dark Academia themed clothing. So, if you're interested in this item, we did have an early adopter bonus for the Rift in Time DLC, which was again an outfit. We also got a Jester Monkey companion, actually. That was also part of it. But yeah, so you need to basically buy the game and open. If you're thinking of buying this as a Christmas present for someone, it might be worth letting them know in advance, or letting them buy it and at least log into the game or something like that, so that they've got it, because otherwise you're going to miss out. If you want this, I'm just saying, if you buy it beforehand as a Christmas present, please gift it early so that they don't miss out on this. Because obviously it will just be gutting otherwise if you do miss out on this and it was purchased before December kind of thing. That's just my suggestion if you do that. I love this outfit, think it's super cute. I love that there's a trouser variant as well as the skirt, so that there is an outfit for both male avatars and female avatars. And yeah, it's a vibe, it's a vibe. And then lastly, it just says, we can't wait for you to experience all that the Vale holds when part 1 of the Disney Dreamlight Valley Storybook Vale launches on November 20th, and for you to welcome Sally to your valleys in our free content update, So Delightful, on December 4th. Thank you for taking part in this magical journey with us, and see you in the valley and in the Vale very soon. I am so happy. Oh my gosh. What is happening here? What is everyone doing? Okay. Anyway, I am so excited by everything we've read there. Nothing really new that I saw there. Apart from potentially the pricing information, if you weren't aware of that and stuff like that. I love that it clearly defines what's coming in the December update and what's coming in the expansion. I don't want anyone getting their hopes up with the expansion and hoping to rotate items, because it does look like none of that stuff is coming till the December update. So DLC stuff for the DLC, anything to do with sort of decorating and things like that, or additional islands, that comes with Sally's update. So I just want to emphasize that, because I know it's a lot of information. It's easy to get confused. So hopefully that makes things a bit clearer for everyone. Let me know your thoughts on the showcase down below. We had such a blast on stream, and I'm so excited to do my video tomorrow where I can break down all the smaller bits of information, things we spotted, things we worked out together, things you might not have noticed. I'm so excited to go into that. And yeah, but that will be it for today's video. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day. If you go in bed like I am, enjoy your sleep, rest well, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys!